Hello, Earth signs. This is Truth, and I'm here with your October 2025 forecast. First, we're going to be starting off with Virgo, then Taurus, and then Capricorn. Timestamps are in the comment section below. Okay, so Virgo. Card that we have for you for October is Thinking Woman. And with the money card of Turtle coming out, I really feel like there is a woman around you that is a little slow. Okay? They are. And they may have to get a lot of their ideas or inspirations from you. Someone is looking towards you, Virgo, whether you're male or female, because they are a woman and their money is coming in slowly. Even if you are male watching, there are women that watch you for help when it comes to how to truly think, or, because you guys could be doing some kind of teaching, of course, my Virgos. So if you're a male Virgo and you teach something, or you give a male's perspective, or you talk about money, or you're motivating, there's a lot of women that are listening to you. If you are a Virgo woman watching, I feel like the dynamic is a little different. I feel like there are a lot of women out here that are aligned with you, around you at this time, or watching you, and they're a little slow. Their money is coming in slowly, and it takes longer for them to find any kind of success, or things are progressing for them very slowly. Okay. So they're looking towards you. We have here careers, moving for work, in good time, and long term. So I feel like this is what people are looking towards you for, whether you're male or female. Let's bring it all together. Virgos. There are women who are trying to figure out something with Thinking Woman. Okay. This is somebody who is like, well, maybe I'll just look at where all the jobs are hiring or in demand, and then figure things out when I get there. And you'll probably be like, oh, I think that you should visit first. Don't just move. I think that you should see if you can stay there for a while before you completely cut off your lease or your current living arrangement. Don't just jump out there. Okay. Or there's a woman trying to just bide her time. She feels like maybe someone can figure things out for her. And in this case here, this woman will be contacting you all the time because she always wants to know what you think. What do you think about this? What do you think about that, Virgo? This woman would literally never progress. She would have just sat there waiting for good things to happen to her. Maybe because she thinks she's a good person, or because she went through something that's bad. I'm going through things that's bad, so I'm just going to sit in it because I know that I'm going to be delivered from it. But she's not taking any action. So she needs to know that faith without works is dead. Or someone's trying to look for long-term, stability, commitment, employment, and they want to talk to you about it. But the thing is that you probably may not have a lot of answers because this woman takes no action, or she doesn't have enough faith in herself. And that will always be the answer. Okay. That will always be the answer. I'm also getting that there could be a woman thinking about how to slow you down. And this could be whether you're male or female watching. This could be someone who likes you. They don't want you to never have time for them. So they're like, okay, I know what I'll do. I'll try to make it so that Virgo has time for me. Maybe by slowing down their money or making them lose their job. This person could be a friend of yours that wants you to spend more time with them. This person could like you and want you to spend more time with them. This person could be a family member that wants you to spend more time with them. I'm getting also, as well, as you're talking to people, I don't want to just say it's male or female, you could be noticing that their life doesn't really have anything going on. So you're the only one that's talking, or you're the only one that's updating them. And you're like, I don't want to keep on talking to this person. They just keep on finding out what's going on about me. There's nothing ever going on with them. This could be someone with money coming in slowly. They don't have a job, or they just really, want to talk about their man all day, or something like that. They just want to slow you down at work, or, call you with this because they're unemployed, or they get taken care of by their partner. So they just contact you while you're trying to still like cook for your family. You're trying to wrap up things at work, and they just want to talk, about what happened to them today. Let's go ahead and look at the tea leaves. I don't even know if you can have a good time with this person due to them having low finances or nothing going on in their life. Like, even if they do have money and they want to use their money to spend time with you, they can really drag you down. They want to use this time to really, juxtapose you being so smart. They're going to give you a whole lot of money, or they're going to pick a really great place for you to go to that you think would be very nice and exquisite. Or if you're in business, like, they'll get your highest service. So you'll just be talking to them all day so that they can say little things to you and impede your judgment or give you a bad review or something like that. Or so they can see exactly how you do things, because see, they think you're smart. Your business is running well, and they want to get your highest paid service, or they want to get all of your services so that they can see how you do it. And they hope to now run off with those ideas and tactics and methods. And now they're going to be successful. Or it's your competition coming in. They want to see how you do things, and they want to, leave you a donation. Like, can't say I didn't support her business. The thinking woman. Somebody wants to use a good time to really make you feel bad about yourself, or like you're not doing that well, or to see the makings of you, because they just like, what is the makings of this person? I just want to know the makings of them. Or somebody may even literally move in to your apartment complex, or move to where you are, or start doing what you do for a living, because they feel like if they do that, they'll be on the fast track. But it's you, Virgo, that makes it as to where you're on the fast track. If you're a Virgo male watching, look, somebody may be a good time, but not a long time. And Virgo men hate that. They do not like women that are just for a good time, not a long time. They don't like gold diggers. They don't like women that are not intelligent or don't have a job. Okay. Also, moving forward, you have this kind of playing field in front of you, which is going to be very favorable for you, Virgo females. If you are intellectual, if you are employed, usually a lot of men that are old school don't like that, but you are going to find someone who is actually very stimulated by your intellect. So let's go ahead and look here. My eyes looked at this first, so we're going to use this here. All right. We got older woman. This woman could be older than you. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Okay? Oh, they definitely don't like you being smart, or having a business, or success, or a good man, or anything good going for you. You being intellectual or smart. They just don't like it. My goodness. What else is here for my Virgos? Clarify. Thinking woman. We have a distant friend is thinking of you. This person, you probably haven't talked to them in years, or you like to keep distance in between you and them. Like I said, Virgo males, this could be somebody who was friends with benefits back in the day. Like, hey, she's gotten a little bit older now. Now she wants to be in a relationship. She wants someone to take care of her or something like that. She's ready for long-term commitment. I'm even getting this when it comes to Virgo females. Somebody who was a friends with benefits, They didn't like you being smart and intellectual when they met you, but now look at you. You have stability. So now they're ready for a relationship. They want to ease on in there. And it's like they want to kind of take credit for, you know, everything that you built before them. They can't wait till they're in your life long enough where it can look like, you know, they're the ones responsible for your success. Also, there's older women who don't want to give you credit. Somebody may be an older woman and wants to throw around their credit or credit cards. Like, look at me, but I have credit though. Look at me, I have a home or something like that, and trying to make you feel bad for having an apartment. There's a lot of people like that. It don't matter if they're older women or not. But you are successful when it comes to what you're doing, and this works for you. So they want to have a battle of wits so you can explain why you think what you're doing is better than what they're doing. I don't even think that it has a satisfying conclusion or point. It's just something that somebody wants to leave in your head or something like that. There's a distant friend that's looking in on your business. And you know who this person is because they'll come to your mind in the month of October. And they're looking at your business and it's just taking off. And this is an older woman that was in the same industry as you, or they worked at the same place as you. They're looking for you on like Facebook or something like that, or LinkedIn. Or it's an older woman you worked for. She's looking for you to see how you're progressing in life. She may even want to hire you again or something like that. But you took off after you stopped working for this older woman. You can even be a Virgo male. You used to work for some older woman and they want to put you in a relationship. I think that's why you stopped working for her, because she started acting like she wanted you to be hers. And she was only hiring you because, you know, and paying you very little. But she was only hiring you because she wanted you to start like fancying her. She thought if you kept seeing her, she kept giving you money, you would eventually, you know what I'm saying, just kind of take advantage of it. This is definitely a thinking woman. Thinking women that are older women like this, they purposely break their dishwasher so that they can have a plumber come. This is somebody who thinks, oh, how can I, you know? So we have ladder to success, climbing towards success here. That's what you're doing. And Virgo, it's a lot of people that want to talk to you. They do. So we have Apple, temptation will test you. Okay, see, this is what I was saying. These thinking women, this older woman, they want to tempt you with money because they think that your money's moving in slow or you're steadily progressing. Well, wouldn't you like an investment or a loan? Wouldn't you like a job? Don't you need some money? Here, let me buy some services from you, or let me do this or that. And honey, what's going to happen after that? We have chain of events that will affect your life. Oh my goodness. This person is trying to, like I said, learn from you, because the things that they're going through in their life, they really need help with. But with this distant friend thinking of you card, why do I see you staying away from this person? Because it seems like no matter how much you try to help them, nothing ever renders success for them. They never become successful with your advice, suggestions, help. You give them money and they don't invest it well. We have here Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. We have tense, temporary situation. There is somebody here who's trying to slow you down from leaving if you're trying to move. There's some older woman that they could be someone who live in your neighborhood or your building, and they're trying to make it as to where, you know, you have something on your record, like disciplinary or an eviction, okay? Some kind of police report. There could be someone who's trying to stop you from moving by doing that. That's an older woman or a thinking woman. Or it's someone here who sees you're trying to leave, like get a new job. And it's like they're watching either the computer databases, or they're listening to your phone calls, or they're asking friends to sit around you, make friends with you. So if you're talking about any new beginnings, they can hear about it. They can know and they can do something about it. So this thinking woman this is the type of woman, if she finds out that you're going to get a new job and she knows where that is, she's going to go up there and she's going to mess that up. If she finds out that you are in talks with getting a new place with the landlord, she's going to go there and she's going to try to get it first, or she's going to mess it up, or she's going to be there when you get there. She's going to move in the same neighborhood, or she's going to be on the hotline, honey. She may even pretend to be somebody from a place you're interested in hearing from and pretend to be them. Like this person here is trying to create all kinds of issues or whatever. You also can't let this woman be around your man or your friends, because they're going to talk poorly so that you won't have any new friends. So you won't have a man or a woman. So I wouldn't let this older woman talk for me, be my voice. This woman also thinks that she can sound like you. I got decoy. She's calling people and saying she's you, or she's answering the phone and saying she's you. If you are a woman watching, or if you're a male watching, this older woman, she's going to not forward information or give you your mail or give you your work or assignments. This could be a teacher. But this is only a temporary situation when it comes to where you live or work or thrive. We have grasshopper here. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. See, this is what she wants to mess up. Situations that are in the balance that require careful handling. You cannot let her know about anything that you have in the balance. You cannot. Also, I see an older woman that wants to start making noise when you're trying to sleep, so that it can slow you down at work, or she wants to wake you up on a Saturday or earlier than you're supposed to, or she wants to keep calling you all the time and messing up your meetings, messing up your play dates, wants to be heard talking to you so it can sound like somebody is ruling you. Wow, moving for work in good time and long term. Then we have dragon, beware of self-delusion. That's another thing that these thinking women, these women that think they're of society or something, they want to talk you down. They want to drag you down and fill you full of self-delusion. We have table. People want to leave things on your table for you to think about. Oh, they want you to think about this all night. Whatever they're posting, whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing. There's also a thinking woman that's trying to make you think that she's very successful, or she's your friend, and she's not very successful. She's not your friend. I'm also seeing you try to be friends with women that were at work or in the same industry as you. You tried to be friends with them. And they're like, oh, well, you know what? I'm older than you, or you're older than me. Somebody is saying little things in some kind of indirect way, so you can feel like, oh no, honey, you can never be my friend. And I'm getting that this is an old friend or an older woman. I think you tried to befriend them because you are at the same job or industry or platform as them. But see, you're more successful than them. They think you're smarter than them. They think that you're more successful or smarter. But see, you were just trying to be kind. You didn't want to make it seem like you had any kind of betterment than them. But you are better than them. You are better than this older woman. You are better than this distant friend. You are better than this woman that's trying to buy your services or work with you or live near you or have a good time with you. You're better than this woman, this person. You are. There could be a man, if you're a Virgo man, he thinks your woman is better than his, or maybe he's trying to have you all be friends, but your woman's too smart. There is a male telling you that you shouldn't be with a smart woman, or there's a male telling someone they shouldn't be with you because you're too smart. Hard work ahead. They're telling this man like that, it's going to be unstable if she's more successful and smarter than you. So a lot of you guys, your relationship ended because there was some older woman, thinking woman, or male telling a male that they shouldn't date you because you're too smart. And it will be an unequal relationship. Also, make sure to know this yourself. It will be an unequal relationship if you're really smart, you're really intelligent, you're really successful, and you want just to have someone in your life, but they're not as smart as you. It's going to create inequality in the relationship, okay? Also, just try to understand there's going to be a lot of older women and distant friends that feel like you are smarter than them and more successful than them, and they want to like sit and talk to you, and they want to kind of be like really, bitchy about it. We got the most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, so moving forward when it comes to general and money, if money has been coming in slowly and there's been steady progress, there is hard work ahead. October is going to give you the push that you need. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming when it comes to finances and success. Beware of self-delusion, thinking that you're never going to see that rainbow. You are. This is temporary. Okay? And maybe your money slowed down because of a distant friend thinking of you and wishing negativity on you. Or dealings or relationship with an older woman has slowed your money down or your progress. All right? The most difficult part of this situation is over. So I feel like things have turned around with it being Libra season, this being a very karmic time. Now money is coming in slowly for distant friends and older women. And since someone has gotten older, they can't progress as fast. Or you could be telling yourself this, like, oh, I'm getting older now. I may need to get married. I'm not going to be able to have the energy or strength or zeal. Yes, you can. That is not the reason why you're slowing down. Just because that's going on with somebody else don't mean that that's you. You are very healthy. You can still have children if this is what you're telling yourself. I'm too old to have children, or to go to college, or to start a business, or to trailblaze, or to start a project, or to start anything. No, you're not. And don't listen to some older woman that's telling you, oh, time's up. You should start doing this. You should start doing that. Yeah, with her announcements. Okay. I'm also getting this will be announced that there is an older woman that is not going through. It's an older woman here that's just like washed up. And it's because of her constantly trying to F with you. I think this person told everybody that you were not good to work with, not intelligent, not successful, whether you're male or female. And because it's Libra season, you're going to see everything that she wished for you happen to her. Yeah, October. So that's what I have for Virgo. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, what we have here for you is door to personal healing and happiness for October 2025. And for your money message, we have Crown, overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth, careers, owner, boss, taking charge, and making progress. All right. So I feel like Taurus, you do well in any kind of like self-employment or being an owner or a boss, or that's where things are going this month. maybe it's even confirmation if you were thinking about looking for a job, a 9 to 5, some gig work. It's saying that if you are an owner or a boss, that's your door to personal healing and happiness. That's you, boo. That's your reign, okay? You wear the crown better being an owner or a boss, not a worker, okay? You are going to be shown leadership skills that you have in case you were thinking about doing anything less than. Just so that you can complete a goal or get some fast cash, okay? And then we have here you making progress only through personal healing and happiness, okay? So when it comes to what you're already creating or curating, if you are not rested, if you are not detoxed, if you are not free, then you can't make any progress. And you're going to be seeing that in October, that the door to making progress is the door to personal healing and happiness. Okay. Also, this month is going to be bringing you a lot of rewards and merit and credit for all of your hard work. Okay. Yes, there can be, you know what I'm saying, downsides to being an owner or a boss, you know, taxes, time management, ups and downs when it comes to money. But I'm getting you have already figured out a job title, or you're already working a job title that you know fits you very well. So it's time to claim it and own it and just keep going with it. All right, is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and see what the messages are for my Tauruses regarding this here. For Taurus, October 2025, messages for Taurus. Here we go. Basket, recognition and rewards for merit, which is what I was just saying. Okay, this is wonderful, Taurus. I'm so happy. All right, let's see what else is here for you guys. All right, we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So you're about to become the owner or the boss because someone is about to step down. You're about to be their successor, or this also talks about inheritances. Okay. I feel like with this being the second card, somebody here wants you to do things a certain way. They want you to work a certain job. And you're like, well, this could be your parents or your family. But this could even be a spouse for some of you guys, but I'm getting family or spouse. They're telling you how often you should work, what job you should work at, because they're like, just listen to me because, you know, I'm in business, or I'm a homeowner, or, you know, I want to give you my company. I want to give you my home. So you have to walk the career path I want you to walk. You have to act the way I want you to act. You have to represent yourself the way I want you to represent, because if you do, I'll reward you by leaving you my company or leaving you my house. But what if you don't want to do that for the rest of your life? What if you don't want to work at that job? What if you don't want to inherit that person's home? Okay. Then we have here pale, time to get out of a situation. I've even seen, people go through this as to where they marry somebody and the woman wants him to be just like her father. So he can't find himself. He can't be himself. He has to start working at her father's company immediately, doing everything he says so that their lifestyle can get, you know, paid for. Almost like The Affair, that show that was on HBO. Her daddy had all the money, and Noah was a writer, and he just wanted to write, and his father-in-law was like, you know, that book is trash, or why don't you help my daughter more often? Why do she have more money than you? You know, if you don't, you know, do something reputable or keep being a dad, then you're out. And you're like, okay, so is this door to personal healing and happiness worth it? Because am I really healed? Am I really happy? Or is this their door of personal healing and happiness? Is this what's going to make this person feel better? Because these people really can't rest at night unless they know you're going to do what they say or be the successor or inherit. They just cannot stand you taking any risks or trying to find yourself. Some of them don't even want you going through obstacles. They're like, you don't have to go through that. If you just, you know what I'm saying, do what I tell you to do. This is a parent or a spouse, or an ex or some in-laws. There's also like power plays here. Like, look, I'm going to show you, you know what I'm saying? Look at what I got. And look at you, Taurus. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? You need to listen to me. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? Or someone's being bossy with their power plays. They're trying to remove your healing and happiness. Wow. So there is somebody who is an authority figure that's trying to literally remove your personal healing and happiness with their power plays, taking charge, owning you, or trying to. Okay. My goodness. So these people will not give you recognition or reward for merit. They'll always make you feel like, you know, you can go then, and you're not going to make it. Well, this is the only way, you know, to live. You can't leave this situation. It's going to be horrible for you if you leave. What else do we have here? Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. I'm also seeing owners and bosses here liking you, whether you're male or female. But there's a cost to your personal healing and happiness if you were to marry them. You would have to do everything their family said. You would have to basically have a new demeanor. They will change the way that you represent yourself. They feel like the reward and the merit and the recognition is being in a relationship with them. So they don't want your job to make you happier or take more attention than they do. They don't want to hear about anything that you do that makes you happy. This person wants to hear about everything that they do for you that makes you happy. This could be a parent, an authority figure, a boss or owner, or just an arrogant person in your presence. They're trying to make it seem like if you want to keep coming to this store or this business or this company, then you're going to have to show some kind of romantic interest in me, or else I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm not going to give you anything. So I see you leaving the situation and getting out of it, because every time you go to a store or a place, someone here wants to wear the crown and affect your personal healing and happiness by showing you can only have that if you fuck with me. Taurus, you're getting a lot of recognition and reward for merit. You don't have to deal with situations like this. We got wall, misunderstanding. So, of course, these people are going to say, oh, that's not true. I wasn't trying to rule you. I wasn't trying to make it seem like if you don't like me, you can't come to my store. Or if you don't give me money and recognition and merit, then you're not really supporting me. I never said that. This is also like if you have children here with the stork, like somebody, you may not even be married yet. It's just could be baby mama, baby daddy. Okay. Their parents own them, and their parents affect their personal healing and happiness all the time. And if this person wants to be in a relationship with you for personal healing and happiness, they're like, do you want somewhere to live? Do you want to be able to drive that car? Do you want to still work for the family business? Then I'll just throw towards some money, and you're not going to see or talk to them if I don't want you to. Or this could be how your parents are, but I'm getting it someone else's. And this person is sad because their mom or dad, you know, ran you out their life, is what I'm getting. And they see that their son or daughter is so unhealed and so unhappy. And now they're like, well, I made this chair empty, you know what I'm saying, in my son or daughter's life. And it's starting to show. My son or daughter isn't, you know, even functioning correctly. They're not able to work efficiently. They're really down in the dumps ever since this person told you to go away or paid you off or told this person they couldn't date you. Their son or daughter is miserable. I'm also getting whoever played this game with you as to where, you know, if you don't show me any play, you can't come to this company, this store anymore. That place is miserable without you because it's a miserable spirit in the place. It's a place of misery. And, you know, they feel really miserable since they did that to you. They wish they didn't make it as to where, you know, you had to really notice it was that real, but it is. Also, you can go into certain establishments and you don't know that they're family or that they're related or together, you know, and you may notice somebody's missing all of a sudden because the owner or the boss didn't want you talking to their son or daughter, being friends with their son or daughter. So now all of a sudden they just missing. Okay. Or talking to their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband or wife. So now they can't work there anymore. You may also see owners, bosses, or people in people's lives showing up all of a sudden if they see that you're new to the area or the company. They're coming up there now to let you know they own a person. They're the boss around here. Someone's trying to show you that they're in control of you leaving or staying in all kinds of aspects. Yeah, we got the door. Well, we got for your spiritual advice, opportunities are waiting for you. Okay. Opportunities are waiting for you. And, you know, going around these people wouldn't serve you any good anyway, because they're going to keep on creating obstacles and power plays. And, you know, they could even try to affect your wealth the more that they know about you. So it's a good thing that you're not around them anyway, because these kind of people will try to destroy your wealth the more that they know about you. Okay. So, yeah. Be careful about telling people about, you know, what you own, what you're about to inherit, how powerful you are. Because it's like they're going to take those secrets and call other people and be like, hey, you know, we can go ahead and strike this house. Da, 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 da. So we have wreath, sorrow over a loss. Seriously. Somebody here. This is an inheritance. This is life insurance policies. I wouldn't tell anybody about these things. Any secrets to your personal healing or happiness, it can work against you. Also, somebody is really sad that you aren't allowed to be their friend. Somebody is really sad that you aren't allowed to be their lover. And it's because of an owner, boss, or a family member. We have clouds, temporary problems. Damn. And teardrops, great personal sorrow. Like, damn, somebody's sad as hell. Also, this is like an owner or a boss that sees you don't come somewhere anymore because they kept trying to push romance on you. This could be a landlord, an authority figure, a principal, a teacher at a kid's school. This could be any one of those people. And they see you do not come anywhere near them anymore because they was doing way too much to try to demand recognition out of you. They were throwing their weight around, abusing their power, you know. They were showing you what they can do, and they kind of like broke you, or like I said, somebody broke you two up if in a relationship, and they see they did way too much. Okay. Oh my goodness. It says also here, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Who is this person that doesn't give a damn about someone being pregnant? This is a very horrible person. This is somebody who will literally be like, leave that girl. I don't care if she's pregnant. She got pregnant just to get our wealth. She got pregnant. Like, whoa. And this person is like, really? And this person's like, yeah. And they're like, okay, well, I guess I should leave Taurus alone then. And they did. And they've been sad ever since because that wasn't really true. It wasn't what their heart was telling them. It's what somebody else was telling them. And then we have cobweb here. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. You was protected from this family, this relationship, this business, this company, this boss anyway. This store, this location. You were protected by falling out with them. Okay. And also, if you still have to work with them in some kind of professional way, I see that you are blessed as to where you can be distant. You don't have to be around them. You don't have to be around them. And they hate that. They're like, I want to throw my weight around. I really want Taurus to see that I'm the owner, I'm the boss. And I want them to like me. But this person's so horrid. It's like Beauty and the Beast. It's not worth whatever personal healing and happiness they can bring you, if that's what you have to deal with behind closed doors. Or if someone works all the time, you know, that's great. They're an owner, they're a boss, they're always taking charge, they're wealthy, but you never get to see them. They don't get to see the kids. They don't get to see the baby. There's always misunderstandings. They're always breaking promises. You're waiting for them at the door. They take forever to come. But you don't want anything to happen to them. With sorrow over a loss, like maybe you want this person to be careful of their health or their rest. You're like, please rest. You know, we need you. You are our provider and our protector. Or they will be sorry and sorrowful over a loss if they kept on, you know, putting work before you, or a parent kept putting work before you, and now there's no relationship. They don't have a relationship with you anymore because they kept putting work before you or their kids. Damn. And like I said, this could be a parent or a spouse or an ex of yours or a baby mama, baby daddy. It's like you told this person, it's either work or me. It's either work or your family. Also, don't put Don't put work over family yourself this month. Don't put work over family, and don't put work over your personal healing and happiness. Make sure to get rest. You are going to see recognition and rewards from merit while you're resting. Your chair may be empty for a while because you are a boss, you are an owner, you're always taking charge, and you may need to walk away for a minute so that you can get rest. And people going to be like, where's Taurus? Where's Taurus? You're not trying to get fired or, replaced or anything. You just needed a break, or you're looking for a job or a career title or starting a business as to where you don't have to worry about somebody firing you because there was a family emergency or you needed some rest. Some of you guys are working really, really hard to get the rent. I feel like a landlord or boss wants to create a misunderstanding, or they're happy that you're having a hard time making the rent or coming to work so that they can now suggest that you can just have romance with them. They're happy you're hitting a hard time so that you can give them some. People at companies and stores and places you're going to for business, if you're going through a problem, they're happy that you don't have the money that day. Why would you even go somewhere if you don't have the money that day? But let's say you're somewhere and something just happens, like the wrong card is pulled out and they like, oops, got declined. Well, I guess you may want to go in the back, or you may want my phone number, or how about I just give it to you for free? Like, no, that's okay. Next card. I just pulled out the wrong one, or I got the PIN number wrong. Getting all excited for nothing. Somebody happy you can't make the rent. They like, ooh, goody good. Oh, I'm going to definitely give me some goody good. Like, no. So they are looking for misunderstandings. Also, there's somebody who really want to get back into a relationship with you. So they are willing to have a baby, or they want to start a relationship with you, or they want to keep it. So they're willing to have a baby. Okay. To basically trap you. You got opportunities coming even if you take a rest. You got opportunities coming that you don't even know are coming, Taurus, okay? You got new love opportunities coming into your life because your last relationship that you really wanted to have work, if you would have stayed in that relationship, no doors would have opened up for you, because this person doesn't have owner, boss-like energy. They don't take charge. They could have been very lazy, and you don't want a lazy partner because that can bring down the money energy, okay? But these people that you left behind are very, very sad, and they're going through problems right now. I'm also getting that they thought that whatever problem that they created for you, you wouldn't take it to heart, like you would forget about it. But I see owners and bosses and people who want to abuse their authority creating temporary problems for you so that you can see their power and you can ask them for help and they can ask you for some, okay? We have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Amen for that. All right. You also will be receiving a gift here, or you are very gifted. And there is somebody here who wants to criticize what you are happy with and what brings you well-being. Like if they're criticizing you smoking or gardening, if that's what they call it now these days, or drinking. If somebody wants to keep on criticizing it, anything that makes you happy or your current job, they want to criticize it. Like, whoa. And why is that? Because they want you to look for them, look at them as a source of income or inspiration. All right, Taurus, that's what I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alrighty, Capricorn. So, this is Truth, and welcome to your October 2025 forecast. Capricorn. Okay, I'm all shook up. I'm all shook up. Somebody is going to be all shook up because you're walking away. You want your life to be ornamented and decorated, and that's what you're going towards, okay? But somebody's going to be all shook up. So anyway, we have as the overall energy of October 2025, walking away. Your money card is ornaments, extra money, mature investment, celebration, careers in retail, beauty, finished work, and retirement. This is wonderful. Capricorn, I think you are about to walk away from something, but let's not walk away from where the money resides, because it looks like it's about to start getting better. Whether you do social media or you do DoorDash or you work at a company or you work at Uber or you're doing gig work or temp work, especially if you're doing gig work or temp work. I mean, it's the end of the year, and that's when all those extra money ornament jobs can come in, or increases or incentives. So it's like the season of incentives. So if you do want to walk away, let's not walk away right now, because it looks like October, November, December, and even January are going to be powerhouse months for you to get a lot of extra money. It will be a very mature investment for you to stay for another 4 months, at least where you're at. And I'm also getting seasonal work. And with this being like, a time where we're getting into all the seasons, it's like money. It's like money and opportunity and creativity. All right. I'm all shook up. All right. Let's go ahead and get some messages for you guys and get more when it comes to your month ahead. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. I don't know why I'm getting I'll work when I want to work. Is that what I'm getting off of you guys? Yeah, doing something risky or taking a chance. Don't work when you want to work, honey. And do not walk away, because this is the time of extra money, okay? October is going to be a great month, all right? You may want to walk away because you don't like your, job. It's probably very toxic. It's either draining you, it's burning you out, or there's a lot of gossip, toxicity. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Like, that could be why you want to walk away, because it's like toxic. Either it's burning you out or there's too much gossip. But honey, let's keep going. Great happiness is here. Yes. Also, I got the secret is out, or you guys are finding out about jobs that a lot of people don't know about and haven't corrupted and fucked up yet. You guys are going to get the, heads up for a job that people don't even know about yet. A position that that others don't even know about yet. Because they'll come in, they'll mess it up. Too many people will start applying. People start lowering down the standards. People start stealing company time and all that kind of stuff. And they'll just mess it all up. If you are at a really good ass cushion job and that has already happened, people have come in, they have messed it up, tried to bring down the place, make it as to where people don't get paid very well. There's not many incentives or raises or understanding or PTO. Guess what? They're leaving. They're leaving, and things will be safe again. Things will be abundant again. Things will be thriving, busting again, okay? Because, see, those people, they don't like to work hard. Those people, they're just there for the money. They don't see it as a mature investment when it comes to their behavior and the work that they do. They're just there for the money, and you're going to be celebrating that these people that are bringing down the atmosphere or bringing down where you work are walking away and they're leaving. Now it's more money. Now it's a lot more mature around here. Now we get to have more incentives and celebrations and parties ever since, these crap people walked away or some crap boss walked away. All right. Yeah. Especially careers in retail and beauty. And like I said earlier, with finished work and retirement, there's some people who come to work. They don't think about their future. They're not there for their families or for retirement. They're not trying to stay there like having perfect attendance every day for 20 years so I can get my damn retirement. They're just there for just for a minute. They're just there because they heard some money was over here. I heard that this is a easy job. I heard that this is the good job. I hear you get to do absolutely nothing, get paid. And they didn't last very long, did they? These are people that don't even finish their work. They don't come to work. They don't finish. And look at you. You're going the distance. All right. We got Candle. You will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. And I get that you're going to get the heads up on how to get some extra money. You're going to get the heads up on a mature investment, or you're going to get the heads up on something that's going to make you very happy. It's going to work for you. You may have to sign up for something. You may win something. It may be some kind of program that's very new and hasn't been fucked up by people yet. And you actually get what it says. It actually give what it's supposed to have gave, because people haven't came in and abused it and made it as to where they have to be so smart that people don't abuse the system, that now it's not really a fair system anymore. We got time to act. It is. Oh, honey, gotta get this money. We got time to act. And also with this Lion card, it's like, higher ups giving these people the boot. I see it's a company that's making it very hard for non-working people to work there. I'm getting that, of course, there's already things going around in politics that's basically making it as to where if you don't have a job or you don't like to work, you're probably going to be getting the boot. Yeah, this Lion card here is definitely a mighty lion, and they are the new sheriff in town. It's like a new boss. It's like a new overseer. It's a new president. It's new like that. And they're making things better. Okay. Whoever this new president is over whatever company or platform. Okay. There's a new mayor. There's a new official person. Okay. And they see what's going on with the system or the company or the apartment complex, the job, the platform. And they're just not going to let people who are just abusing company time continue to do that, or abusing funds and let them do that. Yeah, honey. So now they want to start talking bad about anybody else who still does what you're doing, or works where you're still working, or lives where you still live. They want to be the parrot so that they can mess it up for everybody else. Now we don't want anybody having that job. If I can't have that job, if I can't do it anymore, then no one else can. Also, I'm getting people are getting demonetized. It's someone who was a pain and they're getting demonetized or fired or kicked out. Tulip, great passion. See, people in your environment, your workplace, see you have great passion for what you do. Oh, we got December. Oh, see, look at that. You're about to walk away. Honey, you may want to stay to at least January is what I was saying, right? Also, if you guys are thinking about moving forward, forget job. We talked about that enough, people. You could be like, when is the right time to walk away or move or get a new job? Something about the rental market or the job market. We got December is when you're going to walk away, or will be a great time to walk away. When it comes to finding a new job or a new home, December would be the best time. Or if you just wanted to know when you were going to be walking away from whatever is on your mind right now, December is the answer. Whether it's December this year, December next year, or another year, you will be walking away in December. Until now, you need to get this money, okay? So you can go ahead and have that smooth transition, honey. Oh yeah, we got great happiness. I'm also getting that you guys are looking at things that you want to walk into, even though you may not have the money yet. This gives your money direction. This gives your money like Inertia, okay? It gives it inertia. We have Vine here. Seek out information that will help you. Exactly. This is going to be the time where you need to start keeping your eye open to whatever you want to walk into, because it's information that's going to be flooding in the month of October when it comes to this thing you want to walk away from and walk into. It's going to be information in October when it comes to where you're going or what you're going to be doing for a living. But yeah, some of you guys are really walking away from something that doesn't make you happy, something that's not going to bring you retirement, something that you seem to can't keep finishing. Like you're like, this is a sign. If I keep seeing I can't finish, I must need to walk away from this. If I'm seeing it's not going to bring me a comfortable retirement, then I'm going to walk away from this. Also, you could be walking away from retail and beauty because there's been some things that have happened when it came to the beauty industry. Some people have corrupted the beauty industry. And with retail, it's a lot of businesses, companies, and malls that are closing. So if you guys were thinking about getting into retail or beauty, you may do it for some extra money, but it may not be something that you can really stay in. And you're going to see, because life is going to show you that. It's like life moves you away from things. It moves you into things. It moves you forward, you know? And you're going to be paying attention to like the inertia but behind you and things. Like, I just don't have the energy. This must not be for me. Or I don't have the energy to do all of that, so that's not for me. I think you are about to walk into a field that you were ready to have a lot of energy for, and you just found out that that field went bankrupt. You just found out that everybody has a hard time, everybody's getting fired, everybody's getting notices, or you were about to apply for Section 8 and you find out that's about to be taken away, or you were about to go work at this job and you find out, you know, you get the heads up, all right? Seek out information. That information's coming in. Yeah, we got Lily, spiritual love. Hold on a second. Okay, spirit loves you. So they're not going to let you go towards something that is temporary, okay? You could be taking a vacation physically or mentally to figure out what you really want to do. Okay, and sometimes you can't do anything until you figure out what you want to do first. This reminds me of a time where I had to just quit my job before I found another one. I could not find another one while working there because it was so many parrots. It was so many of them. I could barely even focus. I couldn't attract. I couldn't think. I couldn't let it come to me because I was still in what I wanted to get out of. So it couldn't come to me yet, or the answers couldn't arrive. Sometimes we can't do it like we used to. We could just get another job before we leave the other one. You have to walk away from where you're currently at for the answer to come, is what I'm getting. Okay. We have a goal-oriented person. I see you finishing work after taking a break. Sometimes you do need to walk away. And like I said, taking a vacation physically, mentally. Okay. Taking a vacation to help you think or to recharge yourself. Make sure to recharge yourself, heal. Okay. Forces working against you. Heals, obstacles to overcome. Younger man dealings or relationship with a younger man. You know, there are times where you have to walk away from a living situation, a building, a house, neighborhood, or a job because some younger man could be like harassing you, okay? Or you have to walk away when you see too many obstacles to overcome. It's time to walk away from a certain person, place, or thing. Or if you see constantly forces are working against you, that's when it's time to walk away. That's when you need to walk away. And we have here handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So I see whatever you're walking away from, you're going to be walking into something very beautiful. Okay. There's going to be something you walk into after you walk away from something. Anything that's bringing you fears, worry, or intense situations, I should say tense situations, it's time to walk away. Even when it comes to locations you're going to, dangerous neighborhoods. If you got extra money, mature investments, or you're always celebrating, I wouldn't go around people that are dangerous or anything like that. And I wouldn't go showing it off either. Know when to walk away. Yeah, news is on the way. You're going to be prompted. You're going to be prompted when you need to take your rich ass somewhere else, okay? Also, this is news that you're worried about. See, you're worried or fearful that you're going to get this handshake. You're going to get this handshake in December or whatever you're about to forge into. Please don't have worry or fear. Walk away from that kind of feeling. Good news is on the way. Persevere and you will overcome problems, okay? You're going to find something quicker than you thought, too, when it comes to a home or a car, a new job or short journey. Yeah. And we got heart and wealth. Oh, honey, this is when you know that you shouldn't walk away. Let's say that you're just still on the fence and you start getting all this love, deep affection and caring and wealth. And that's spiritual love showing you, honey, you are at the right place. Do not walk away because of these fears and worries. Will take these people away from you instead of you walking away. And that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye, beloved.